Gentlemen, in today's video, I want to talk about how video games ruined my life. And this is going to be a weird one to talk about because at some of the points in my life when I've had like the most success with a lot of different women, I was playing a lot of video games. But I want to talk about how in the long run it actually really negatively impacted me, and it ruined my relationships. And you know, if you don't know who I am, I'm Tim Brazil. I'm the founder and owner of Understanding Attraction, and the mission for my company is to make you a man, like a masculine winner that women are attracted to in the long run, not just, you know, for a short term, you know, one date or 3 dates or whatever, right? And that's really my goal, is to make sure that you are a guy that women are attracted to in the long run. And so video games really ruined that for me. And the reason is because video games were just short-term gratification. And that's something that I realized recently. And since I haven't been playing video games for the last couple months, my life has dramatically improved. And it's because I've been training my brain more for long-term gratification. So I want to talk about really 3 main reasons why video games hurt me. And this applies to if you're, you know, smoking cigarettes, smoking weed a lot, you know, doing anything to escape from reality. And it's gonna hurt your long-term success with women. You know, a lot of you guys that are watching this channel, whether you want multiple relationships with multiple different women, and you want to have a lot of sex, or you want to have a lot of women chasing you and pursuing you, or you just want that one perfect wife, I think all of us 5-10 years from now want to not be worrying about if the woman we are with is still attracted to us. We want her chasing at all times, whether that's an exclusive relationship or not. You want your wife, or the girl you're sleeping with, or the girl you're casually seeing, to be like, baby, I want to see you, right? I can't wait to see you. You want to feel desired. And you will not be a man that's desired long-term if you have all of these short-term gratification behaviors that you're addicted to. And so the first point that I want to make about short-term gratification, and for my specific situation, it was video game addiction. You know, it made me escape from real life, and it fed into other parts of my life. When I start playing video games, or when I do play video games heavily, I don't go to the gym as much. I eat more junk food. I feel more like I'm in a daze. And if you're watching this video and you're like, man, I really feel like I'm in a daze most of my day, then there's probably some short-term gratification behaviors that you are giving into all the time that are making you more depressed, that are making you feel worse about your life, because your life has no direction, has no vision. And the first thing I want to say is that that's okay. Like, all you can do as a man is like commit to becoming a guy that is okay living life in the real world. Because, you know, the first thing you have to do is practice being aware and practice being mindful of your actual life. And at first, it's gonna suck. Everyone starts as a loser. You know, all men are made. All men are built. We are not born men. We are not born, you know, this masculine winner. We are taught that by how we react to our environment. And so you need absolutely to do everything you can in order to become a man that does not need short-term gratification. Become a man that actually pushes himself every single day to be happy with his life. And if you can live in the real world every single day without escaping through social media, no matter how shitty you think your life is now, the longer you live in the real world, the better you will be, because the more you'll realize that you don't want to be complacent. You want to be more ambitious. You want to have more focus and drive, and you will practice those things. But you will never know that those are a problem if you are stuck in this fake reality that you've created for yourself. And that's the most important thing. That's the first point I want to make, is like, live in the real world. Because for me, video games, they made me escape, or they allowed me to escape from reality. And no matter what your reality looks like, you need to live in a reality if you want any change to happen. Okay. So second, short-term gratification really makes it hard for women to respect you, because throughout your whole life, women will test you. And maybe you've even seen this in your own relationships. Women will do things like, baby, I really want to see you. Can you please not work today so I can come over? Can you please skip out on your workout so you can come over? I want to see you so bad. And maybe you've done it because, we love being around sexy women, right? We love feminine energy. But what you got to realize is that every time you did that, she lost respect for you, because women are just as insecure as men. And because of that, they know that, like, I'm not shit. I'm just this silly little girl. I don't have anything going for me. I'm nothing special, I'm just hot, right? And they know that, their time with you, it's just short-term gratification. Their intimacy, sex with a woman is just short-term gratification. And so, when you give in on, you give up long-term gratification, behaviors like going to the gym, like going on a hike, going for a walk, like that's what I'm doing right now, working on a business, building up skills in your career so you can be a more effective employee, whatever that is for you, that vision of excellence that you have for yourself. When you give up on that for short-term intimacy with a woman, she will lose respect for you, because in the long run, she won't be attracted. Because in the long run, women want strong men. Women optimize for strength. They look for strength in relationships, and you have to be strong enough to say, no, I have a bedtime. I am a man. I go to bed and I wake up at the same time every day. I don't compromise my values for intimacy with a sexy woman. It doesn't matter how nice her boobs are. It doesn't matter how nice her ass is or how, tight she is between the legs, right? It doesn't matter how good that feels. You have to have values and really focus on who you are as a man, okay? You have to stay true to that consistently. And my final point that I want to make is that it's supposed to be hard, and that's okay. Like, only doing like long-term gratification behaviors and only giving in to those things, only, going to the gym and doing things in the long run, or, mindfully participating in short-term gratification, like, picking one afternoon to go and watch a movie with your girl and eat some junk food, picking one afternoon out of the week, picking one meal as your cheat meal rather than binge eating Doritos and watching Netflix all day, every day. Doing that is supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be difficult. But that's kind of the point. Like, if women want strength, and like, it's kind of bullshit when guys say that we're not doing this for women, we're doing it for ourselves. It's like, listen, dude, we're animals. Biologically, we are doing this so we can be better for women, right? Like, that's what's been the foundation of masculinity for thousands of years. And it's only now that, women and men are fighting against each other that we're like, oh, women aren't shit, right? And it's so weird. I think it's so fucking weird. Like, if you just accept that, like, hey, bro, you're going to the gym so you can build a more aesthetic physique, so you can be stronger for the woman that you want to be with for the rest of your life, right? So she's attracted to you in the long run, so that woman that you marry in 30 years, she's still sending you dirty texts, and she's still turned on by you every single day, and you were turned on by her because you chose her to be your life partner to raise children with. Like, because of that, like, you're doing it because you want that. You are doing all this self-improvement because you want women to be consistently attracted to you, and you want them to desire you, right? And that's okay. But women are looking for strength. And so doing things that are easy, doing things that are short-term quick fixes, that will not get you strength. I can't go to the gym and lift the same weight every single day and expect to get stronger for eternity. I need to start with a weight that is challenging for me, and I need to continuously add to that weight so I can get stronger over time. And you need to do that as well. You need to do that with the rest of your life. You need to do that with your finances. You need to build some skills that make it so you can make more money. You need to go out and build a life that you are actually proud of, right? And you can't build anything with these quick little dopamine hits, with these quick little fixes to small problems in your life. You need to consistently put in work over a long period of time to get to where you want to go. Men that think in terms of decades are incredibly dangerous, and they can get so much done, but no one's thinking in terms of decades. Everyone thinks, how can I get the woman of my dreams this week? And that will not happen, because you need to make long-lasting changes to your life so you can be a man that women are attracted to in the long run. I can teach you a million things that'll make you more attractive to women in the short term, but I cannot teach you how to be a man unless you are willing to put in a lot of work up front, a lot of hard work over time, and you're willing to accept that it's just going to be challenging. Like, that's just how it is. You know, life is hard, and if you accept that, you will win. And so those are my points. You know, like, I want you to go out there and take from my experience, like trying to, you know, I spent time trying to run away from real life. I spent time trying to run away from, you know, what was going on in my life, how shitty my life was, instead of trying to build it. And I regret that, you know, and I'm glad that I've started now. But some of you are out there and you still haven't started, and that's what you got to do. You got to go out and you got to start, and there's just no way around it. So I want you to like the video. If you liked it, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you actually thought in terms of, you know, what hit home for you. What lesson from my life do you want me to expand more on so I can offer more value to you? And subscribe if you're new. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.